My name is Nathan Baird. I work for the Calloway County 911, and I am the 911 director. We've been working with DATAMARK for about 4 or 5 years right now. We'll continue working with them for another 4. So working with DATAMARK has actually been pretty easy. I have some kind of out there thinking and things I want to do, and a lot of times I present it to them and they were able to get the job done. The people that I have worked with have been absolutely stellar with getting the projects that I need done and working with me to, improve our GIS data in the 911 center. So I am not a GIS technician, or I didn't go to college for GIS. Everything I've learned is through clicking buttons and trying to figure stuff out. With the managed service, they are able to take my ideas and what we're trying to achieve and make them into reality, as well as teaching me some of the stuff that is needed in GIS so that I can speak GIS. I like to say that I am GIS okay. I screw up more than I actually manage to fix. But with the managed service, it makes life easier for me knowing that I have somebody who has the knowledge and expertise to handle the 911 addressing and the GIS for my center, and knowing that it's going to be complete and able to be relied on when time is needed to rely on it. So managed services, like I said, allows me to, give a project, say this is what I need to be done. I need to make sure that my data is complete and accurate. And with managed services, they are able to go in and check the data, make sure that, the data is correct for the uploads to our state, and then also, having somebody that knows what they're doing allows me to have the confidence in my maps to put it out to my dispatchers and to the 911 center, so that when we do get a call for service and we are trying to find that person whose mother's having a heart attack, or their house is on fire or something like that, that we can actually guide the first responders into that location with accuracy, so that they can find that location and render help as needed. So my data originally came from a electric company. They had GPS locations on all their meter boxes, and they were kind enough to let us use it. Problem with that is a lot of the addresses were not where the house is actually physically located. It was where the meter box was, and then the address was related to whoever paid the bill. So there was a lot of duplicate addresses. There was a lot of addresses that weren't near the structure or the house. Sometimes they were just in the middle of a field. And so with the managed service and with you guys and DATAMARK, we were able to scrub that data, update that data, use multiple sources to add a lot of structure points, and bring that data to the 21st century. And then since then, it has just been going through and making minor changes to the systems, moving little structure points so it's exactly on top of the house, getting rid of some duplicate points, and all that has improved our ability to see the locations and our trust in that our maps are actually accurate for the 911 center. DATAMARK is a company that I've relied on for the last 4 or 5 years, as I was saying. It is a absolutely awesome company. The personnel that I work with are 911 knowledgeable, and they understand what we do and are willing to put in the effort to make sure that the information is correct and accurate as it can be. When there is problems, they tend to dive into the problem, figure out what caused the problem, and then fix the problem, and giving options to fix the problems. In saying all that, I think that that is an absolutely awesome way to do business, and I would recommend them to another agency. I've had other ones that just tell me, no, this is the way it's going to be, and this is how it needs to be done. And I don't like that. I like options of, okay, we can do this or we can do that, which makes it easier for me to understand the data and move forward with making sure that the information is correct and accurate.